And in this corner, we have Zach playing Ace
Let's enjoy this!
versus Jonah playing Kuro.
Now then.
Let's begin. Alright everyone, welcome back to the Iowa Grand Fleet Gaming channel. This is Jimmy. I know I'm a little behind on uploading. We lost the footage, but then I did actually find my SD card reader, so I can actually go over those last couple of missed videos, and I know Zach's been hounding me to do that, so I'll upload our locals from the 4th, and we'll see how things go. As you saw from the intro, it's Zach playing Ace versus Jonah playing Kuro. Jonah loves some Kuro, and honestly, Zach's been loving Ace. He's been trying to get him to a winner state, and we'll see if he gets there today. We had about 11 players playing today, and this is round 1, Jonah versus Zach, so they're just cutting each other's decks, seeing who goes first, etc., etc. You know, typical beginning. Haven't been able to cut as much out of this as I probably should have, but we'll see. As I was saying in the last couple of videos, I was working on getting a new camera angle, and with my camera breaking, I decided to switch over to my phone. Let me know how you guys like it. I like it because you can kind of see a little bit more. The camera, or my phone, definitely catches more of a fisheye look where you can see a lot more of the board and some of their hand. So let me know what you think, whether it's something that I should keep doing or if I should switch back to the camera or what. Looks like Zach went first. No turn 1 play, no EZO, nothing. That's unfortunate. You hate to see that. Whereas Jonah, on his turn 1, gets the Nami on curve. He's going to search the top 5, see what he can grab. I know Jonah's been playing the Kuro for, oh god, a long time now, but never going to knock on someone who likes a deck. Do some thinking, figuring out where they're going to go with it. As I was kind of alluding earlier, like I said, we have about 11 players in this tournament. It's been a little bit slower with weather and work for everyone kind of thing. Oh, Jonah grabs a Kurobi, puts the bottom of the deck, and I'm assuming passes turn. Oh, just re-showing that it was a Kurobi. And then, anyways, like I was saying, 11 players. This is the table 1 for now. We shall see. The Uda deck is legal on this one. We had about 2 players, and I'll go over the pie chart at the end of the game. Jonah passes while Zach gets his 2 Dawn, draws a card. Zach searching with Ezo. Okay. See if he can grab something. I can definitely see a Makino in there, so that's unfortunate. I'm checking the hand, seeing if there's anything worth keeping. Oh, yep, 7 cost Ace. Still one of the better cards in red. And then swing 7. I'm relatively certain that's probably just a take from Jonah. Ditching 2 cards this early would be a lot. Oh, and he gets the trigger, the Hachi. That can be rough, unfortunately. Now Zach was facing down a small searcher. He's now facing down a searcher and a 4K. Alright, Jonah's got 4 Dawn up. What else can he do, kind of thing? But yeah, like I said, this is the new camera angle for now. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if there's anything else you think I could do differently. Jonah attaches 1 Dawn, swings 5 at Zach. And looks like Zach's probably going to counter out. Yep, gives him a 5-drop Marco for counter. He plays the Sham and Bucci to kill the Ezo. Not bad. I mean, now Zach's facing down a 4 board. Jonah swings 5 and Zach takes. Alright. And then he passes turn. I know Zach is insanely comfortable in any game he plays, honestly. We played some games after the tournament, him playing Uda and me playing Uda. Uda's kind of the one that I'm super excited for. And Jesus, he is just calm and collected at all times. Zach swings 5 into the Hotshon. Jonah takes that, and then Zach plays the 5-cost Marco, killing the Nami Searcher. Zach recognizing he needs to keep the board down. He doesn't want those double swings coming in, or trying to minimize it as much as possible. And Zach passes turn to Jonah. We had, like I was saying, 2 players playing Uda today, and it's a very fun deck in my opinion. I enjoy Uda. I just haven't been able to play as much as I want with trying to organize tournaments and make sure we get all the events and participation prizing we need. It's been rough. Jonah swings 5, gets a 5-cost Marco out of Zach's hand, swings 5 again, and Zach takes down to 3. Ooh, Jonah plays the Don Krieg, the infamous Don Krieg around our locals. Jonah loves swinging that 7k double attack multiple times in a turn, and if people don't recognize or respect it, it's brutal. Zach plays Ace, giving -3 to the Bucci and the Don Krieg. He swings 5 into the Bucci, killing it, and then swings 6 into life. I don't really know what Zach's doing. Oh, okay, he's just spreading out his Don a little bit. Okay, he gets the 2 1Ks, and then swings 7, taking a life out of Jonah, and it passes turn. These two have a rivalry going on at our locals, and it's very fun to watch and listen. Jonah always says he's going to beat Zach, and he has a couple times, and it makes me so proud. It is so funny listening to those two. But yeah, like I was saying, we had 2 Udas at this tournament, but I also know we had some people not here, really. I'm wondering if on the next tournament we're going to have a bit more Udas. I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'll be playing Uda here soon, as soon as I find my Uda sleeves for it. There's a lot of thinking here, a lot of lines for play. If Jonah can get the double attack off, it could be very brutal, but that's kind of rough. He could... Looks like he's laying out his Don. He's got 6 and 2. A lot of thinking in this game, but and their rivalry goes a long way. Jonah wants to win, especially on camera, I know he said, so. Spreading it out a little bit differently, 5-1-2, it looks like. Don't know what he can do. All right, he's swinging 9 with the Don Krieg double attack, which Zach takes without really even thinking. Ooh, the Flame Emperor killing the Sham. Interesting. Swing 6 with Kuro. I'm sure Zach counters out with a Makino. Not bad. He's getting some cards out of hand. Plays the Django to restand the Don Krieg and swing again, which Zach just takes and jet pistols the just played Django. Oh, that is unfortunate for Jonah. You can see he's very jokingly frustrated on that one. Well, the crackback is going to be interesting. He only has the Don Krieg on board, no Don up, while Zach has a 5-cost Marco, a 7-cost Ace, and his leader Ace. The life is Zach at 0 and Jonah at 3. But Zach's sitting there with a nice hand. And I know the way he plays, he's very protective and defensive with his life total, or with his events, which I definitely see a Buggy and a Rad Beam in there. Zach, like I said, oh, is that 2 Rad Beams? That's 2 Rad Beams. That's disgusting. Well, I'm sure Jonah's loving it because he's sitting there with 3 life while Zach has 0. But Zach definitely has the board advantage right now. And if he gets another... Oh, searching with a Buggy. See what he grabs. What's his out? I see a Rad Beam. I see a Jet Pistol. Jet Pistol's not going to do much, but a 3rd Rad Beam could really help him. Yep, he takes the Rad Beam. And then plays another. Man's got both buggies. All right. Let's see. What's he looking for? Flame Emperor, maybe? Ah, Fiery Doll. The 2 costs -4. I've got a feeling that Don Creek probably isn't going to make it. Yep. -4. And then swings the 5 into it. Is it worth saving? 7, 3, 5 into 3. Okay. He gets that Don Creek off board. Pays 1 for another Ezo. Interesting. What's he looking for here? A Jozu. The searchable 2K. And then, what's he got? Swing 7. Jonah takes. The Punk Gibson to rest the ace. Zach passes with that. No third swing. Sometimes you gotta love it. Sometimes you gotta hate it. That Punk Gibson is such a good card, especially out of life. But what does Jonah do here? I think probably double attack, I'm guessing, because that's a lot. But Zach does have his 3 Dawn up for his 3 rad beams. Jonah's gonna do some thinking again. Very tight-knit area for him. He needs to make the right choice, otherwise he could end up losing this whole game. See if he figures it out, if there's a line even, honestly. He only has about 5 cards in hand, so probably not a huge amount of double attack, and even then, to get past the 3 rad beams, that's going to be pretty nutty. Spreading out his Dawn into 2, 2, and 3. 3? Yep. 2, 2, 3, 3. What can you play with that? Pretty sure there's Shambuchi or a Nami in there. I guess he could kill one of the searchers, but in all honesty, that's a scary board that Zach's got. He's going to start out with the Nami search, see if he can't find something. Hopefully he finds something to help him out here, but I think I see another Nami. It's hard to see at this angle. Asking how many cards in hand. Jesus. Oh, takes the Evan. It's a 1 cost. That's not bad. That could help swing lethal, but even then, we as the audience know he's got 12k with the 3 rad beams and at least a Jozu. And he's got well, I guess he's only got to hit once. Smart math with... He's got 8 Dawn, it looks like. 8 Dawn. Alright. Trying to think of what he could do. He's got to save 3. Okay, he's going to swing 7. Which will probably get a rad beam out. Yep. That's one of the rad beams down. Oh, pays 4 to play the Evan and then multi-swing again for another 7, which gets the second rad beam out. Passes turn with 2 Dawn up. In all honesty, I think that's probably the best he could have done, but that's a scary wall that he's staring down right now. Zach just needs to connect 3 times. He's got 2 characters above 5k, so he starts out with the 7k ace. See how Jonah reacts to that. Gives him a 2 and a 1. I think that's smart. Counter out of what you can early. But Zach's gonna swing another 7, which Jonah will take. No trigger, unfortunately. What trigger would save him here other than Punk Gibson? And even then, I don't know if that's really gonna save him. Zach's still got his leader and 3 swingers. Zach's thinking out. Is there even anything in his hand that he plays here? I don't feel like there is. Still got 9 Don up. He's going to attach 4 to Buggy and swing 7 again. Looks like Zach's just going the 7-7-7 route. So unless that was a 2K, which we know it wasn't, I think Jonah's going to have to take that last leg. Oh, the Punk Gibson. Okay, he had one up. He pays the 2. He just, I think he sees the writing on the wall. 2 cards in hand. Oh, nope, no writing on the wall. Looks like Zach's going to think it out, see if there's anything he can do. If he has a Machino here, he could bump up that Ezo and swing. Swing 7 for 2 Don and then swing 8 for leader. Nope, decides to just swing Ezo into the rested Nami. Or Evan, I don't know which one. This has got Jonah thinking, it looks like. Because I'm relatively certain that this is just going to be the end of Jonah's board here. Just because I think Zach recognizes that that's the best way to keep him down. Still has at least 1 Rad Beam in hand. They're conversing about his leader effect, I know. Because he can, in case anyone doesn't know, Ace can trash a event from hand to give plus 1,000 power to his leader for either attacking or defending. So Zach swings into the Evan as well, gets both the characters off board. Zach's the Ezo to play the blocker Marco with 1 Don left up. This is a very rough spot. Even if Jonah swings, he's gonna have to somehow rest the Marco, which isn't impossible in blue or in green. And his leader ability does it, but only on the 2nd swing. So let's see what they plan out here. Plays a Karubi. Okay. Rests the Marco with the Karubi. And then swings, what is that, 11? Oh no, he had it. The Rad and 2 Jozus. Counters out and then swing is going to refresh and then swing. And there's just not much Jonah can do, unfortunately. That was a close game, though. We'll play it out, obviously. But I think they both recognize that the writing's on the wall, unfortunately. Swing 7. Takes. Swing 7. Yep. He got him. Oh, that's unfortunate. You hate to see it happen, but these two love playing against each other. They, like I said earlier, they always have this rivalry going on about how Jonah wants to beat Zach's on camera sometime, which he has actually. He was the one Kuro versus Sakazuki from earlier. If you're interested, go watch that. Let's roll into the pie chart that I've got for our locals for the day. As you can see from this chart, we had 11 players, like I said. We had 2 Udas, 1 Kuro, 1 Ace, 1 GP Dofi, 1 Katakuri, 1 Zoro, 1 Black Luffy, 1 Enel, 1 Sakazuki, and 1 Nami. Our locals is pretty well spread out, honestly. We have some people that are going into Treasure Cup, so we have some people practicing the Sakazuki matchup, trying out Uda to see how well she can do. And then we've got other people that are just playing the game for fun and, you know, chilling and enjoying the company more than anything. In all honesty, it's one of the better locals. I enjoy it a lot. I a lot of the times just sit there chatting with them while we play games and enjoy the company more than anything. That's probably one thing that I'm very grateful for from this game is the ability to make new friends and have something to talk about at any time. With that, I'm going to leave you off. Thanks for watching round 1. As you saw, Zach took round 1, and we'll be moving on. Tune in next time to see the next match. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. Have a good day.